is Anaya. Welcome to the channel. Let us first thank the Most High for this time, His grace, kindness, and mercy. This message is about the law being given to the house of Israel. When I say the law, I mean the Torah, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the New Testament. I believe that there are truths in it, but I also believe that there's things added and twisted around, along with the Old Testament, but not as much because things were documented in other places. We know our book has been infiltrated, though. When the verses line up with the Old Testament, that's when I tend to believe it. But the laws were given to Moses and the Hebrews along with the covenant, the promise which was made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's not a man that he should lie. Moses is considered the most important and one of the most important prophets in Christianity, Islam, and the Druze faith, the Baha'i faith, and other Abrahamic religions, according to both the Bible and the Quran. Moses was the leader of the Israelites and the lawgiver to whom the authorship or acquisition from heaven of the Torah. So, it's up to us if we choose to have or keep faith in the Most High. We can't be lukewarm, doubting our Creator, riding the fence, calling on Him when we need Him, but acting like a know-it-all with entitlement, leaning on our own understanding at other times. We were given the laws to follow as best we could, which are in our Torah. There was the Bible verse that said, lean not on your own understanding, that I'm going to go over here after we look at some of these things that I found interesting that I wanted to share. But yeah, this is why we were probably sitting here, because of our acting prideful and entitled to salvation, which we are according to the promise or covenant. But we have to remember we are under punishment and we have to remain humble. I said a lot of this before on my video, what is this place that we live in? Why was the law given to the Israelites? The law was given as the means of binding Israel to her God in an agreement. Obedience to the law did not constitute Israel God's people. Rather, it provided. When did the law start in the Bible? The Hebrews began writing down the commandments and other legal principles by the 6th century BC. They were contained in the Torah and eventually became the first 5 books of the Bible. The written Torah teaching provided the ancient Hebrew people with the code of religious and moral laws. What was considered the law in the Bible? The first 5 books of the Bible are known by the Jewish people as the Torah, which in English means the law. The Torah is where you'll find these 613 commands, the most famous of which are the 10 commandments given to Moses on Mount Sinai. Why did God give Israel the law? God gave the laws to Israel not to shackle them, but to guarantee the greatest individual freedom. Explaining how this is so, one scholar stated, a negative concept of law confers a double benefit. First, it is practical in that a negative concept of law deals realistically with a particular evil. Can you be judged without the law? All who sin apart from the law will also perish apart from the law, and all who sin under the law will be judged by the law. For it is not those who hear the law who are righteous in God's sight, but it is those who obey the law who will be declared righteous. Are a law unto themselves. If you say that someone is a law unto them, himself or herself, you mean that they behave in an independent way, ignoring laws, rules, or conventional ways of doing things. Some of the landowners were a law unto themselves. So this is Proverbs 3:1-35. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Most High with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Most High, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Honor the Most High with thy substance, and with the firstfruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Most High, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Most High loveth he correcteth, even as the Father the Son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. The Most High by wisdom hath founded the earth. By understanding hath he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then thou shalt walk in thy ways safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Most High shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, Go and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he hath done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is an abomination to the Most High, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Most High is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. Romans 2:14. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these, having not the law, are a law unto themselves. Romans 2:12. For as many as have sinned without the law shall also perish without the law, and as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. So that will be all for now. I thank you for listening. May the Most High forgive, heal, guide, and protect all those who love and glorify him and our loved ones. All praises to the Most High alone. Shalom.